Hello everybody. Today we are back with another Borderlands 2 video, trying to finish out the Maya Com series here, and today we are going to be looking at the Bullet Witch class mod, the Witch variant, and yeah, I figured I'd go with a corrosive themed build and gear and whatnot, because that's what it buffs, so why not? So we've got the Actualizer, we've got the Stinger, the Butcher, the Pimpernel. None of these are corrosive locked weapons. But you could probably do like the Hornet, obviously other variants of corrosive weapons. I was trying to think of some weapons that are locked to corrosive. The Hornet came to mind. I definitely could have used that. It's a good weapon. The Infection is also locked to corrosive, but it's not that good. Can't really think of any others right now, but yeah, just decided to roll with these. Should be pretty good. These are all fun weapons to use, especially on the community patch. The Actualizer is a lot better, and the Stinger is as well. And I went with the Bullet Witch variant because I think +5 into kinetic reflection is better than +5 to Helios and Flicker. It's actually absolutely baffling to me that a corrosive com boosts Helios, a fire skill. That doesn't really make sense to me, but it does. Helios isn't necessarily bad, but it just doesn't really make sense. Um, Flicker's a skill that's kind of okay. Like they're both just kind of meh. Not really gonna help to have like 10 points into Helios or Flicker, to be honest with you. They're decent, but not I don't think they're as good as like having 10 points into Kinetic Reflection. Just a little bit more viability in combination with the antagonist. It's a lot of deflection damage and deflection chance, so I thought that would be a nice little combo. And yeah, I'm probably gonna run the Quasar. O negative is a good option if you need some healing, and of course the Corrosive Bone of the Ancients to complement all this corrosive damage. We should be putting out a good bit of damage over time. Cloud Kill should be even better. So yeah, I mean, it should be a relatively high DPS com, and will be pretty survivable with that buff to Kinetic Reflection. Looking at the build, um, yeah, I wanted to make sure we could get down to Ruin, so I maxed Foresight for the DPS buff. Flicker, I guess you could put 9 points into Helios instead of 8. You could put 8 here in Flicker and 9 in Helios if you'd like. Honestly, both of these skills are sort of interchangeable, however you want to do it. They're both like honestly not very game changing to have this many points, but it's decent. I mean, may as well get the value out of the com, and we need to progress the tree anyway. Cloud Kill should be really good with our corrosive buffs, Chain Reaction, DPS, Reaper, as always, great DPS, and Ruin. Get those damage over times. Alright, so Sweet Release to progress the tree. Always like this skill, good sustain, Wreck for our DPS. And then I took Elated and Res, went back to max Mind's Eye, and then used the last 4 points to get to scoring on these two. Some of you might find it weird that I put 2 and 2 here instead of 4 into 1, but I find both of these skills actually give really good value for very little investment. Life Tap in particular you do not need to put 5 points into this skill. You just don't. Like, it'll give you plenty of life steal with a point or two. And the 2 points into Sustenance just gives you some nice sustain. So yeah, these are two good skills without needing a large investment. And I made sure to get scoring because I like having Slag for free. Over here, 5 into Ward for survivability, Suspension for the phase lock, of course. 10 points Kinetic Reflection is going to make us really tanky and have a ton of deflection chance and damage. We should just be killing enemies that shoot at us when we have this activated. Pretty good. Converge for crowd control. Wanted to make sure to get Quicken for more uptime on the ult. And then the last 2 points into Inertia for a little bit of reload speed and shield regen. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. Here is the build. And we'll go ahead and just test this gameplay. Alright, we are back. Here is the gear, the build, and what better place to test a corrosive build than Washburn Refinery? Should be pretty good. We'll probably run through the first room with the Actualizer, then we'll switch off to the Stinger and then just kind of go down the list. But yeah, I'll try to use them all a little bit at least. Okay, not bad, but not great. Does feel like I'd be doing more damage with another build, I'll say that much. The corrosive damage does seem pretty substantial. I mean, Cloud Kill always does a lot of damage, but it does seem like it's doing a bit more. Tough to say for sure, but... Alright. Went pretty well. This is why Scorn is nice. Basically just permanent uptime on the UCP. Everything will be slagged. Nice. Okay. Let's try out the Stinger now that we've used the Actualizer a bit. Actualizer, honestly, out of all these, it might be the lowest DPS, but it's still a fun gun to use. We'll come back for this ammo. Let's see, honestly, Pimpernel's probably the best for super badass. Yes, indeed. Pretty broken. Hopefully we can show off kinetic reflection a little bit more in these upcoming rooms. There'll be more guys with guns shooting at us at once, and it should come into play a little bit. So let's see how that is. In this room in particular, there's a good bit of firing, so hopefully we can see some deflection. I'll try to just like kill someone and let them shoot at me and kind of see what happens. Okay. Use this. Alright, let's see if he'll shoot. Oh wait, he doesn't have a gun. Okay, just kidding. Yeah, all the exploders. Not really gonna be able to test it. Honestly, the 10 points kinetic reflection, it'd probably be better like to see the full potential of this in like Bloodshot Stronghold or something where pretty much everyone has guns. There should be some rooms where we can kind of see a little bit more of it though. Okay. Another exploder. Alright, let's try to kill the exploder and let the other guys shoot at us. Alright. Yeah, I think he's deflecting at himself. Okay, it went away, but... we basically took no damage from them shooting us. Yeah, he deflected and killed himself. Not bad. 100% deflection chance. Pretty good. Yeah, it's not going to do a ton of damage against, I guess, like, where it would really shine is if the enemy that you're fighting has a good gun. Like, if they have a damage over time gun and you have a 100% deflection chance and they're shooting it back at themselves, it's probably going to hurt them. Definitely seeing the work from Cloud Kill. Doing a lot of damage with these buffs from the Witch Com. Not bad. Continue forward. Good old Pimpernel. Yeah, as you can see though, I'm taking no damage. That's pretty cool. Kinetic reflection. Not bad. he'll die from the damage over time. Yeah, Cloud Kill with this corrosive damage buff, pretty good. It was already, I mean, it's already a top tier skill, and this just kind of makes it ridiculous. Well, I guess it was kind of already ridiculous to be fair, but nice. I think there's an exploder. There he is. Let that damage over time. Do its thing. Nice. Keep going. Honestly, so far it seems like the Stinger has put out the most damage per second, and the Pimpernel, of course, but Pimpernel is kind of just a broken weapon, to say the least. Okay, nice. Alrighty, we're almost through here. Going pretty quickly, it feels like. I mean, I'm not sure if this, like, like, I don't think it necessarily has a distinct advantage over other comms. Honestly, the corrosive damage and chance is pretty nice with, like, Cloud Kill, and of course the elemental damage that Maya could put out in general. But I feel like the comm is kind of squandered, like, its potential is squandered by the skills that it buffs. Like, Helios and Flicker, not really what you want. Like, again, they're not bad skills, but they're not, like, game-changing skills. And then Kinetic Reflection is nice. Like, the survivability you get from that is pretty cool, but overall it feels like these three skills just don't really make much sense with a corrosive-based comm. Um, I don't know. It is a little weird, but it's not bad. I guess long story short, it could buff better skills and make this a more viable comm. That seems to be, to me, what it's missing. Thought that would slag him. Oh man, I need to break through his shield. Hold on. I think we should switch just momentarily. Oh, I probably just killed myself. Ow. That wasn't very smart. Oh. Alright, there we go. Can pull that out. Where's the hail? Just in case. That's a bit better. Actually, should have shot those off first. That's alright though. Yeah, that would have been a lot smarter. So he couldn't apply that damage over time to me. Kind of just didn't think about it, to be honest. Okay, keep going. I put the corrosive bone back, right? Nope, that would have also helped. Well, he still died pretty quick, to be honest. Any good loot? Nope, not really. Alrighty, not bad. Finished pretty quick. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't really expecting a lot from this con. Honestly, this is about what I expected. Just kind of such. It's decent. It's not really. Is it top tier? No, not really. The corrosive damage is pretty nice though. 5 points kinetic reflection can really come in handy in the right environment. But Helios and Flicker a bit underwhelming. Overall, though, it's a pretty fun comm, and if you're playing through on your first or second playthrough or whatever, or you just come across this comm, yeah, you can definitely use it. Like you could do worse. Not a bad comm, not a bad comm at all. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.